Hello. All right, let's get started with our yoga session today, guys. Hopefully you can hear me. I'm over here and you're over there. All right, so let's just start. I think we'll start standing up today, actually. I'm just wanting to really connect deep into the body in this lovely standing centered position. So just find your easy stance with your feet directly under your hips. And remembering that your hips are actually a little closer than maybe you'd think. I just want us to start by maybe just swaying gently side to side, feeling all through the feet, every different angle, every different part of the foot, spreading the toes. Hands are just loosely by the side. And then if you just want to gently shut down the eyes, either all the way or just halfway. And just take some nice deep breaths into the tummy. So in through the nose. Feeling the tummy expand and then out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. And I just want to encourage you to just lift the arches of your feet slightly. The inside arches. And just as you elevate them ever so slightly off the ground, you feel that alignment through the whole body. Just a nice little, what's the word? Instruction. Can't remember, but just allow that slight adjustment for the legs to just relax into that, the hips to center themselves, the pelvis to settle, and then feeling that alignment coming up through the spine, elevating the chest slightly. And then feeling the crown of the head lengthen towards the roof, tucking the chin slightly. And the attention comes back to the feet. So feel your heels heavily sinking into the ground. Feel the balls of your feet. Feel each toe. Notice the distribution of weight. So notice if you're leaning or favoring one foot more than the other. Notice if you're leaning forward or backwards. And just gently finding that very center space. With the eyes shut or half closed. And once you feel that real center, so you're like heavily attached to the ground, connected. Let's just float the arms up to the side of us with a big breath into the tummy. Just gaze up as they touch overhead. And then just turn the palms over so they're now facing out, and just float the arms ever so gently down like autumn leaves falling. Floating slowly, slowly. Feel the presence of mind, the presence of body. And let those hands come all the way down to graze your thighs. And then just relax into your connected space, into the earth. Let's do that one more time. Breathe in, arms float up. Ever so slowly, every little movement is being noticed. Touch at the top. Turn the hands over and float them down. Releasing that breath. Feeling the energy under your hands as they float. And then they graze your thighs. Come to complete stillness. And as you breathe in this centered space, you might find that your arms are just slightly moving away from you on the in-breath. And then falling back in on the out-breath. Daisy dog's feeling less than relaxed. And that's okay. No. All right. Well done. Give those legs a little shake. It feels like real minor work. Daisy, no. I think she thinks I'm talking to her. It feels like such minor work, but it's really so important to be able to be just quiet, just still in our own body. So now coming to the middle of the mat. Actually come slightly to the top of the mat. Feet are hip distance apart. And we're just going to breathe in, same thing, breathing up to the top. Palms touch. And then I just want you to bring the hands down through prayer center, just ever so slowly, coming all the way down to touch the mat. Drop the head, bend the knees, and you're in a forward fold. Kate, can you hear me okay? Great. So just letting the body really hang over the thighs. Your belly might be on your thighs. Drop the head. Let the head go side to side. And then breathing in, straighten the legs and the spine. So you're at like a 90-degree angle. Hands come to shins, and looking forward, take a big breath in. And then exhale, fold down again. Palms touch the ground if you can. Bend the knees, drop the head. And then step back. So plant those palms and step back into a plank position. Just hold your plank nice and steady. Beautiful strength work now. Just arching the back ever so slightly. Pulling the tummy in. Flattening out the bottom. And then let's bend our knees. Take them to the ground. And then as you come down, you want your elbows to brush your ribs. Slowly, slowly. All the way down to the mat. And then take the hands out on the sides of the mat. And then tenting the fingers. Lift your chest up. Breathe in. Look forward. Point the toes, relax down, relax the shoulders, forward to mat. Breathe in, same thing, lifting up and releasing down. Then take the hands by the ribs, tuck your toes and use your knees to come up and all the way back into child's pose. Drop the forehead to the mat, stretch through the shoulders here. Tend to the fingers, so everything stays the same except you lift your fingertips up and feel that extra stretch through the shoulders. You might like to externally rotate those shoulders and feel the stretch on the inside of them. Plant the palms and then come up into your down facing dog. So feet are about hip distance apart, just stepping it out. The heels going down. Just stay in your down dog for one moment while I deal with this dog. Oh, Daisy, what are you doing? Oh, yeah. Just stretching out your down dog there, guys. Ah. Here we go. I'm sure you're well relaxed in your down dog now. And I want you to come up onto your tippy toes, bend your knees and look forward, and then either step up or jump up to the top of your mat, feet together, and breathing in, half lift, hands to shins, gaze forward, fold down, bend the knees if you need to, drop the head, feel the stretch through the upper spine. Breathe there into the upper spine. And then let's come slowly up, all the way to standing, hands come up, gazing up as your fingertips touch at the top, and then folding down through prayer center, bending at the knees and the hips, touching the ground, half lift, hands to shins. Then plant the hands on the exhale as you step back to your plank, and let's come down. Use your knees once more, untuck the toes, elbows graze the ribs as you come forward. This time pull through into up facing dog. So your thighs are off the ground. And then exhale, pushing through the hands, pike the hips and come into your down dog. You can always come through child's pose if that's easier for you. So dropping the knees at that point and pulling back through child's pose before the down dog. Tippy toes, bend the knees and step or jump forward to meet your hands. Half lift, gaze forward, hands to shins and fold in. Bend the knees if you need to. And then come to stand. Big breath in, gaze up as the hands touch. Exhale, fold it down. Touch the ground, half lift, straight back and legs. Exhale, plant the palms, step back to your plank. And this time you might like to come down with the feet, the knees off. And then pull forward to your to your up facing dog. Pike at the hips and untuck the toes as you go into your down facing dog. We'll do one more like that. So breathe in. Come onto your tippy toes, bend the knees and step forward into up to your hands. Half lift, gaze forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up to the sky. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, half lift, look forward. Exhale, fold into plank. As you keep breathing out, come down into your low plank and through into your up dog. Exhale, down dog. Well done. Drop the knees out to the sides. Come into your child's pose for a moment. So bringing the bottom to the heels, dropping the forehead to the mat. Just letting your sacrum, that lower back area, spread. Just taking a moment. Feel the stretch through the inner thighs. Feel the weight of your third eye sinking into the mat, that lovely connection with our earth. Just feeling the all is wellness of this moment. Nothing to do except be here right now. Okay, pressing into the palms, come onto your knees and tuck the toes as you come up into your down facing dog. Just walking it out, see if you can feel a bit more flexibility through the back of the legs now. So when you drop both your heels, maybe your heels are a little closer to the mat or maybe they're all the way down. Maybe you need to keep your knees bent, totally fine. And what we're going to do is lift our right leg all the way up to the sky. So keep the left foot planted and lift the right leg to the sky. And then bend at the knee so that your heel touches your buttock almost and open that right leg out to the side. So opening up the hip. Then bring the knee all the way into the nose. So come forward over your wrists, tuck your head in and your knee in, and then lift the leg all the way back up. And this time as you bring the knee in, just step it in between your hands. Drop the left knee down. And stretching now, so kind of coming forward with the chest and stretching through the front of the left leg. And then hinging back, straightening through the right leg, maybe tipping the toes up and bowing the head down. So stretching through the back of the right leg now. Stepping forward onto that right foot again. This time plant your left hand. Tuck your left toes, lift the knee and open your right arm up to the sky. So easy twist. Gaze up at your right hand if it feels good on your neck. Breathing, opening. And sweep that right hand down. Brushing past your right foot. Plant the left foot and open up into your warrior two. So you've got your right foot at the front, pointing forward. Your left foot at the back on a slight diagonal angle and sinking into that right leg so the right knee is over the right ankle. Arms are stretching out in a T shape and you're gazing over those right fingertips. Strong warrior two. So just find your settledness here. Bring your attention to your lower belly. Feel that center of gravity drop in. Flip the front palm and then lean back. Imagine that you're painting the ceiling with your right hand. Keep the bend in the right knee. Reverse warrior, and then floating all the way down again, right elbow to right knee as left hand comes over towards the front. So now you've got a big long line from your left pinky toe to your right little finger. Breathing here. Feel that center of gravity, low to the mat. Inhale, open up again to warrior two. And this time as we come back, reverse warrior, straighten the right leg. And then floating down, all the way down to hands to frame that front foot, bend into the right knee and step it back to plank. Okay, come down to low plank, strong arms, and pull yourself through into your up dog, knees off the ground. Exhale, fold into your down dog. Straight away, left foot lifts up. Extend that left foot to the sky and then bend at the knee and open the hip. So your left knee points up towards the sky. And then exhale, bring the left knee to the nose, come forward onto those wrists. Inhale, take the leg up. Exhale, bring it into the nose and step it through in between your hands. Drop the right knee and come onto fingertips as you pull your chest through, stretching into the right hip flexor. Exhale, straighten through the left leg, point the toes up, so flexing the foot and drop the head in as you stretch through the back of the left leg. Coming forward, step onto that left foot, plant the right hand next to it and lift the right knee as you open your left arm up to the sky. Simple twist. So your gaze may be pointing up towards your left fingertips here. Take the belly off the knee, off the leg. Now what we're going to do is float that left hand down to the back. So doing a big circle. As it comes down, it grazes the ground. And then you plant your right foot and bring your right arm up and over. And you're into warrior two with the left foot at the front. So your right foot's on the diagonal, pointing towards the top right corner of the mat. Your left knee is over your left ankle, more or less. Just sinking in here, dropping down. Arms are strong and straight. Feel the energy of your middle finger pointing straight forward and your gaze following it out into infinity. Feel your strength in that right leg. Imagine the weight coming down through the heel into the earth. Low center of gravity. Now flip the front palm and float up and over as you paint the roof with your left palm. Leaning backwards, keeping the left knee over the left ankle though. And then float it all the way back, left elbow to knee. Right arm comes up and over, follow it with your gaze. Into side angle as we create that straight long line from right fingertips to right toes. Feel the center of gravity again, sink down. Come forward on that leg, so the knees over the ankle. Now floating back, reverse. So the left hand paints the ceiling again, and this time as you come back, straighten the left leg. Now float both arms all the way down to frame the left foot, bend that knee, flip onto your right toes and take left foot back to meet your right into plank position. Come to low plank, hold, and then pull forward into up facing dog. Exhale, come back into your down facing dog. Up onto your tippy toes, bend the knees, step or jump forward so that the feet are together in between your hands. And then let's come into chair pose. So brushing both hands along the mat as they come up to be beside your ears. And imagine you're sitting down a little stool behind you. So tucking the pelvis under, so you're not sticking your bottom out behind you. Feel the strength of this position. Take the weight into your heels. And just folding down, hands come to the ground, straighten through the legs. Breathe into the top of the spine. Straighten through the legs as you come up. Hands come up beside you to touch at the top. And then float them down to heart center. And then just relax them beside you in mountain pose. Just a little different from what we did at the start. Your feet are together. I just want you to feel that stillness through the body. Now we're going to lift our right knee up to our chest. So breathing in, right knee comes up. And then take your right ankle to your left knee. So like a figure 4. Hands come to heart center. And just bending down into that glute stretch. So your right glute stretching, you're bending into your left leg. And the body's coming down over the leg. So working on strength, stretching, and balance here. Now straightening through that left leg, I want you to come up to stand, bring the left knee to the chest, and then take it behind you. You're going to reach with your right hand and clasp the inside of your left foot, your right foot behind you, and then just extending it back into dancer's pose. The beautiful balance through the left foot here. Straightening the hips, like keeping them kind of nice and even with the ground, not pulling on that right hip too much. One more breath. Now slowly release and bring the knee back up to the chest before you put it back down beside the left foot. Well done. Big breath in, hands come to the top. Float down, fold down. Inhale, half lift, hands to shins, straight back. Exhale, fold, come into your plank, low plank, up dog, down dog, tippy toes, bend the knees and step forward, half lift, fold down, and then we rise to the sky again. Hands to heart, hands beside you. Beautiful sequence, my loves. Left knee to chest. It's always a funny saying, left knee to chest. It's like, yeah, right, I can't get it up that far on my own, but maybe you can. Place your left ankle over your right knee, just at the bottom of your right thigh. Hands come to heart and then drop down into that left glute stretch, so bending through the right knee. You'll feel the difference from one side to the other, no doubt. This is definitely my tighter side. Flexing through the left foot, bending through the right knee. Okay, straightening up. The left knee comes up in front of you, and then it comes down to come behind you. And with your left hand, clasp the inside of your left foot, and then lift the leg up behind you as your right arm extends forward into dancer's pose. Hips are even with the ground. Gaze is steady. Feel the work in the right leg. Bend into that knee if you need to, just ever so slightly. One more breath. Releasing the leg, bring the knee up to the chest. And then with care, popping it back down beside your right foot. Breathe in up to the sky. Exhale, fold down, touch the ground. Inhale, half lift, look forward. Exhale, plant the hand, step to your high plank, then low plank, pull forward into up dog and back into down dog. 3 big breaths here in your down facing dog. Gosh, time flies when you're doing yoga. Okay, tippy toeing those feet all the way in, but stay down this time. And then just crouching down, balancing on the toes, and then just dropping the bottom to the mat with complete grace and elegance. All right, let's roll down. Actually, we'll come into our boat pose. So balancing on your bottom, knees are at a right angle, hands are out. Take it down, exhale, low boat. See if you can hold just off the ground. Inhale, exhale, come up. Inhale, exhale, down. Inhale, exhale. And down. Up. Down. Keep it going. One more. Bring it up. This time, can you straighten your legs? Yeah. Okay, lowering all the way down. Well done. Bring those legs in. So knees are pointing to the sky. You just want them close enough to your buttocks to be able to tickle your heels. Just feel the evenness of the hips on the ground. And then lifting the hips up, so pelvis coming towards the ceiling. Clasp your hands underneath your body and just using your fist to push you up into that bridge pose. Again, feel the weight through the heels. Watching your tummy rise and fall. Okay, release the hands and roll slowly down, one vertebrae at a time, curling that pelvis up. Just stay lying down. I just had a call. Time to dismiss. Okay, lovely. So we're lying down. And we'll just take our legs up to the sky now. So placing the hands just under the very edges of your buttock, just to give yourself a little bit of support there as you lift those feet to the sky. Just while they're in this elevated position, pointing the toes and flexing the toes. Feeling your whole back body connected with the earth, relax those shoulders. Just feeling the effects of this very gentle inversion. Feel the blood running down your legs. We could do this for 5 minutes, so maybe afterwards, if you want to do this a bit longer, go for it. Gently bringing the knees in. And now let's take our right leg over our left, like you're sitting at a desk. Curl it over twice if you like bind. Hands come out to the sides, and then just roll both knees to the left. Slowly, slowly. And gaze out to the right if it feels good on your neck. So aiming to have knees on the ground and the right shoulder on the ground. Don't push it though, just let yourself sink. Feel those little muscles across the chest wall, under the armpit, opening, stretching, releasing. Now engage the tummy. So imagine that you're really pulling your skin away from your leggings. And as you engage, lift both knees up to the sky. And switch over. Left leg now comes over right, like you're sitting cross-legged at a desk, or wrap it again around again if you want to. And then both your knees come down to the right, using your tummy muscles to support you, and then stretching out to the left. With your gaze, if it feels good on your neck, relaxing through that left upper chest, left upper arm, armpit, and all through that, of course, that side body down to lower back. Just relaxing, releasing, allowing the energy to flow as it naturally wants to through our bodies. Engage the tummy and then lift the knees up with power. Unfold, and we'll just take right leg over, so right ankle over left knee, and take the hands through to clasp the left shin, bringing the legs towards you as your tailbone aims down towards the ground. And swap over, left ankle onto right knee, arms come through, pull both legs in, stretch to the left glute. Release this time. Knees are together in front of you. Keep the feet together, open the knees, take the hands through to clasp the outer edges of your feet and then bringing the feet to the sky, but the knees pulling down to the armpits. So happy baby. Tailbone extending down towards the ground. Feel the whole spine on the ground. Feel the back of your head connecting to the ground. That sacred connection with our Mother Earth. As you breathe in, fill yourself with life, that beautiful spirit breath. And as you exhale, feel your whole spine melt into the Mother Earth. One more. Exhale, melt in. Feels so beautiful. Okay, releasing the legs, take them long. Long on the mat. In our final position, Shavasana, the legs loll out to the sides. Take the hands wide, palms are up. Just releasing through the pelvis, releasing through the shoulders, releasing through the neck and the jaw. Everything is completely loose, relaxed, at rest, at one with itself, at one with nature. Let it all go. Just a short Shavasana here. Take this moment to be still within you. Feeling that beautiful appreciation for our bodies. Feeling the tingle of energy rippling through us. Knowing that everything that happens to us is for a reason. It's to demonstrate to us an area that we can grow from, or that we can clear within us. Helping us to realize who we truly are inside, stripping away the personality, controlling aspects of ourselves, allowing that true sacred force within to shine. Let's breathe in together, right deep into the tummy and the back. Open the mouth and really sigh it out with noise. Let it all go. Wiggling those fingertips and toes. And then you can just roll onto one side if you'd like to, or just bring the legs in and curling the body up to a seat. Keeping the eyes shut down. Come to cross-legged or onto your knees if that's more comfortable. Hands are palm facing up. Receiving all that beautiful healing energy, balancing energy, life-giving energy that you've just generated. Feel the pulsing within. Allow the corners of your lips to turn up. Bring the hands to heart center. Bowing your head, giving appreciation for yourself for being here and for the others that have joined in this beautiful practice today. Namaste. Thank you. Mwah. Lots of love. Bye.